Hi, broadcasting not live from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Again, I'm Bill the Geek. Now we're going to talk about working at home and all of the freedom that you have when you work at home. There's all kinds of places you don't have to get up and go and spend 8-10 hours somewhere else, and you get to go to the grocery store when nobody else is there, listen to the music you want to listen to while you're doing what you do at home. But with that, I want to talk about drugs and alcohol. I want to talk about this guy I met in high school. In high school, I was very outgoing, gregarious, some people will call it. And I remember the anchor man, the NBC anchor guy, came to visit our school. They must do that all over the United States. You know, the anchor person comes out to your school, introduces themselves, talks to the kids at the school, and you know, so it's like the local famous guy in Columbus, Ohio. Everybody knew this guy. They watched him every night on TV on NBC local. Okay, so this guy's name was Hugh DeMoss. And I was walking down between classes in high school, and there's Hugh DeMoss. And I was the kind of guy I am. He didn't know me from squat. He's, you know, some kids thought he was the most important person on the planet. And I just walked up to him. I says, Hugh DeMoss, I'm Bill Lewis. How you doing? Okay. And he looks at me and we start talking, and I ask him something about, well, how do you put your show together? And he came right out. And told me, he says, well, son, we prepare our shows for Billy Beer Drinker. My name's Bill. He wasn't talking to me, but he meant that they prepared their show for Billy Beer Drinker. The guy that works all day somewhere, he comes home, then he starts drinking beer, and that's how he spends his evening. That's how they developed their programming for the people that had worked so hard all day that in the nighttime, they just, you know, they're working all day for somebody else's dream all day. Then they come home at nighttime, and their dream is over, so they're drinking the beer and the alcohol, all that kind of stuff. Well, you've seen my episode, I Love Myself, and at this point in my life, I love myself too much for the beer, the alcohol, and the drugs. Now, I've had my share of beer, alcohol, and drugs, I must say, but I have so many creative things going on right now that I love myself too much to give up my creativity for any part of the day for beer, drugs, alcohol, whatever you want to call it. I just turned it all off. And ever since I turned that stuff off altogether, productivity is so much higher because for me, even if I work hard at home all day, and then some people say, well, at 5 o'clock I can start drinking, at 7 o'clock I can start drinking, whenever it is, I find that some of my most creative times are impromptu, and I get these ideas, and I might need to execute at 7 p.m. I might have to execute at 9 p.m. on a new idea. And now I'm just executing all of the time. My mind is totally 100% go, go, go. And when you work at home with your ideas, it really helps to have all of your wonderful facilities available to you at all times. So, you know, I'm sure, hey, whatever, some of the most famous people throughout time and history have been serious drinkers and drug doers. And hey, I'm saying from my experience in my old age, it doesn't work for me. And if you can just not do it, then and not do it consistently, along with turning off the television, just doing what you love and giving it your love and care, and loving and caring yourself, and totally getting into what it is that you really like to do, then having all of your facilities, your mind goes a lot quicker. The longer you don't do it, you get more and more energy, more and more ideas, more creative. So my tip is leave it alone. Be yourself. The beer companies and the major corporations, they love it when you come home and you become Billy Beer Drinker, because then you can't think. Then you just sit there and don't think. Okay, that's a good indentured servitude person there. You know, with all the stuff that goes with it. So beat the system. Be yourself. Work at home and enjoy.